Hello everyone. So today we're going to recreate the sway from older FPS games like Quake, and I think the original Half-Life used it. So first of all, open the your character, and what we need to do is first go to add, and we want a spring arm. We attach the camera to the spring arm and just check. So the spring arm, the length we want to be 0. We want to use pawn control rotation, and we only want to inherit the role. And on the camera, we want to turn off use pawn control rotation, so the spring arm controls the actual rotation. So in the event graph, we're going to make a few variables. We're going to make, these are going to be floats. We need the current tilt. We need the max tilt. We need the tilt speed, and we need tilt input. So come up to the movement input. This is on Unreal 5.4, by the way. It should work on anything above 5, I think. So we want to pull in and set the tilt input like this. And we want this to be X, and then we can just put X into there. Clear that up. Okay. So the next is to create the logic behind the actual thing. So I'm going to do this in a macro, just because why not? It could be done in a function as well. Well, actually, let's do it in a function. So in the function, we're going to call this the strafe tilt. We want to get the input, and we're going to add one. We're going to add a float. And I'm going to call this delta time. No, delta time. Okay. So from here, I'm going to pull in the current tilt. I'm going to look that up. Pull out here, F interp. We're going to interp between some values. So the current will be the current tilt. The target is going to actually be tilt input, and we want the max tilt. And we're going to multiply these two together like this. That goes into the target. Delta time will be delta time, and the interp speed will be the tilt speed. From this, we are going to get the first person camera. We're going to set relative rotation. Put that in. The new rotation, we're going to pull out and make rotator like this. And then we're going to right click, get control rotation. Split this. Where is split? I've clicked the wrong button. So right click, split. So the roll will come from the current tilt. So we can just do this. And the pitch and the yaw will come here. And then we'll do a return. Oops. Do a return here. Now we go to event graph. And we do event tick. Pull in strafe tilt here. And hook that up with the delta time. So now if we go in game, we don't have anything because we need to set values. So the max tilt, for this I'm going to use 3. The tilt speed I'm going to use 7. So now if we try, So if I press left and right, you can see like we tilt, we lean. So then what you can do is if you don't want to tilt as much, so max tilt, you say you want to do 1. And then we try it. See, there's like a very slight tilt, or if you want to go crazy, obviously, you could do like 10. I probably wouldn't recommend because that's quite a big tilt. But then you can play around, so you could do like max tilt of 5, tilt speed of 10. Let's see what this is like. So like quite fast tilt, or if you lower this, we do 1. The very slow tilt, maybe 3. It's not really very snappy, it's quite delayed. So it's all about working the numbers out. For me, I found like a nice number is 3 and max tilt speed around 7. So there's still enough like it's not returning back to not. Oh, I think I missed something. So as you can see, when I let go of the button, I still remain tilted. So what you need to do is click the down arrow here, and on completed, I think it is for this. Yeah, completed. You just want to set the tilt input back to 0 so that when you let go, it will return to the starting position like this. So then that would make, like when you do the tilt speed of like 2, you have like a very slow tilt, but then it returns back. You can see. I hope this has been useful. It's quite a interesting mechanic to have if you want to make like an old school boomer shooter. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.